Have you ever had a day where you felt like a productivity god? You're clearing your inbox, hitting the gym, and finishing your to do list by 2 pm. But then there's Tuesday. On Tuesday, even picking what to have for dinner feels like a heavy duty cognitive task. Most of us blame our discipline or lack of grit. But a new study from the University of Toronto says we are looking at it all wrong. Researchers tracked participants over 12 weeks to measure something called mental sharpness. This isn't your IQ or your talent, it's your daily cognitive efficiency. Think of it like the RAM in your computer. Some days you have 64 gigs available. Other days your background processes are hogging everything, leaving you with barely enough to open a browser tab. Here is the wild part. The study found that when you are mentally sharp, you gain about 40 minutes of pure productivity. When you're dull, you lose 40. That is an 80-minute swing. In a standard workday, that is the difference between finishing early to hang out with friends or staying late, stressed and getting nothing done. We often think grit, that raw power of will, can overcome a bad day. But the data shows that while high grit people perform better on average, they are still victims of the daily swing. You cannot will your way out of a low sharpness day any more than you can will a dead battery to start a car. So, what controls the dial? The study points to three main levers. First, sleep. Not just getting enough, but getting more than your personal average. Second, timing. Sharpness naturally decays as the day goes on. And third, the workload paradox. You can redline your brain for a day to hit a deadline, but if you don't take a recovery day, your sharpness will crater for the rest of the week. So, how do you use this? First, stop doing admin in the morning. Use those high sharpness hours for your hardest task. Second, if you wake up and the fog is thick, don't fight it. Pivot to low energy tasks like cleaning or organization. And third, most importantly, give yourself some slack. Some days your brain just isn't at the office. Instead of beating yourself up, go to the bed early, reset the clock, and try for that 80-minute bonus tomorrow. If you found this study helpful, hit the like button and let me know in the comments how do you handle your foggy days. See you in the next one.